So boy, am I glad that that kind of interrupted me. I wasn't expecting it. I hit the wrong button by accident. Sorry. So I went to look up the Tower card. Numinosity. Numinosity is supernatural, mysterious, filled with the presence of divinity, holy, spiritual, appealing to the higher emotions or to the aesthetics sense. Other words: magic, magical, mystic, occult, and weird. I also looked up when the first quarter moon was, and that was November 7th. So maybe something happened on November 7th, 2016. Maybe something was put into play November 7th. Maybe there's a record of some kind of infraction on November 7th. So that was one thing. So I think a petition needs to be started to get this building tore down immediately. I don't know if this is an insurance thing, why they're keeping it up, or they're collecting money from the fact that it's standing there, because I know empty homes do collect some kind of income in certain places. But again, this seems like a warning, a shrine, a a daily reminder, kind of putting people in their place, showing them who's boss. I went back and looked at the first reading I did for the Flora 4. When I asked who was responsible, the Hierophant was in there. So I got the World, the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, Constancy, someone who has the quality of being faithful and dependable, but enduring and unchanging. So someone who drives by this place consistently. So this could be some kind of insurance scam. Oh, and Queen of Swords was the end. It's going to be listed as the thumbnail in this video. So that was the first reading. This is the second one, me wanting to know why it's still standing there. And I do think somewhere in here there is a woman involved that wants it to stay up, but it should come down immediately, because it's what I was getting from the numinosity is it's kind of a shrine, a sacrificial property where four young ladies, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but with melanin, lost their lives. And if they were going to sacrifice to the gods, they want them younger. They like them minority. Not saying they don't sacrifice white people. I'm just saying when you're in a racist town, which I believe, I mean, I grew up in a predominantly white town, so not to say that it was racist, it's just different. You don't know each other. You don't do things the same. You don't speak the same. You don't live the same. But this is like a satanic sacrifice, and they're keeping this up as a reminder to say that to say the devil won. That's what I'm getting here. Why is the Flora house still standing? Because of whoever this is, the Hierophant. There's somebody, whether that's on fire, cops, government, business owner, somebody in this TV news, somebody in Flora who is a high valued person for the community is okay with this, and might have even let this kind of happen to gain their position. All alleged and speculation. Will the girl's mom receive some justice for this? Will the girl's mom receive some justice in regards to what happened to her daughter? Because if anything, they were trying to teach a lesson here. Money in reverse, but these don't really get read in reverse. Money, is that what I want to see? It sure is. Justice. That's what I was hoping would come out in one of these cards. All right. Maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, what's Trump's? Okay, yes, beautiful. Justice. Will the mother get some? She might not. Maybe that's saying she might get money. She might not get some money, but she'll definitely get justice for what happened. Eventually. Six of Swords. Probably took her moving out of there. And the Knight of Wands again. Yeah, that came out when I asked who was responsible. So it's this. Will the mother get justice? It's this Hierophant. Could be tied to a school, church, coach, guidance counselor. Anything you can think of in a community where somebody is the head. He could be the person who's paying for these events to happen, or he could be the person that's actually running. Yeah, she's going to get justice. But let me see where the Knight of Wands is in reverse. Knight of Wands. She's going to be justice, victorious, closure, absolved of guilt that was put over her that wasn't hers to carry. Knight of Wands, being overly aggressive and reckless, having excessive need for validation by others. Whoever this is going to slip up. And he's going to tell somebody. Probably at the bar, just like he is right now. He's going to be at the bar and he is going to slip up and tell somebody. It is going to come out. Let me get one. I think her name's Gayanne. I'm sorry if it's not. One advice card for the mom. What would the girls like to say to the mom? Tanit pleasure. From Tunisia. Speaks of conjuring. The element is air. Tanit was the goddess of the stars in ancient Carthage. Today, all the way over in Ibiza, they still have pleasure-filled, full moon, midnight table dancing parties in her name. Tanit's guidance. You are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing and manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say aloud, I deserve pleasure. The quote is, it feels good to feel good. All my blessings to the mom of these poor 4 little girls, and I cannot wait for the day that justice comes for the Flora 4 and for Libby and Abby, and I feel like they're both going to come right around the same time. The connections are going to be made. Okay, thank you.